For the most part, Jamaicans are rebels without causes. They rebel against stupid things like parking spaces, like they don't want to park, they say they don't want to park here, so. Alright, they don't want to go should I do it, they want to go should I do it. That's what Jamaicans call rebels, like make noise and something like that. But actual rebels, in the days of the literal slave plantations, the rebels were not the norms. They were the exceptions. And these rebels were often sold out by other black people.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Dancehall news and reviews. People, forward over here, so make all a reason. Make all a reason, people. I don't comprehend and I've never comprehend and I cannot comprehend how slavery actually take place. Me know the history, I know what went down, but me not comprehend, me still can't comprehend how people subjugate themselves or got subjugated. Hold on, hold up, stop right here, sir. Stop right here, sir. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Me make you know from now. Lock off this. If you not like the idea of me saying people subjugate themselves, subjugate to actually bring on the domination, to bring on the control. If me I go say to you, say, me no comprehend how people bring themselves under subjugation. If you no understand that or comprehend that, can't understand that, left that alone, walk away, lock off the video, move along, please. Move along. Like many of us Jamaicans growing up, I used to watch a lot of Kung Fu flicks. Enough Kung Fu movie. Jet Li, Bruce Lee. You understand, people? More to the thing deeper. You know the movie Chinese Connection starring Bruce Lee? When the Japanese them a test film martial arts and stuff like that, you know say when them a call him weak man of Asia, that was a derogatory term towards the Chinese them from the Japanese, that the Chinese were weak man of Asia. You understand? Alright. Big up the actor Jet Li, one of my favorite actors. And trust me, when me see Jet Li in a Chinese film, me feel good. Me love them thing there. Wang Fei Hung, I one of him favorite character to play. Well, one of my favorite characters to watch him play. You see me, Wang Fei Hung, the Chinese martial arts master, fighting against the Japanese, fighting for inspiring people, fighting for freeing people from oppression. Wang Fei Hung. As a young youth watching this movie, once me hear the intro for Once Upon a Time in China, people, the intro and the outro alone inspiring. Just a sound. Now the movie itself, it's amazing, but a lot of people them just watch the martial arts and this and that, but them not get the story. A lot of people they're missing the story and the importance of the story in the history of the Chinese versus Japanese. The Chinese were so much in comparison to the Japanese, who were few and far between. Why were they subjugated? Yes, the Japanese had guns, and the Chinese had, all-time martial arts. And martial arts wasn't good enough to fight against guns. You see what I want and what I want? The truth is that the Japanese were ruthless, people. Ruthless. Shock and awe was the order of the day. Brutality. Chaos, pandemonium. Once them roll out and them a shoot up people and you see people are dead left, right and center, guess what? Nobody no one dead. Everybody want live. Them willing to kill your baby, kill your woman, do all them things there, so it make people more docile, more cooperative, because you don't want dead. People want to live. So them willing to bow down and drop to them knees. That is how you conquer a large mass of people. You use shock and awe, brutality. You understand? Back in my college days, I used to play basketball a lot. So I ended up making friends, or basketball friends I should say, with these two Asian guys, right? Now I one day made the mistake of thinking they were Japanese when they were Chinese. They were very offended. I couldn't understand why. I'm like, Chinese, Japanese, what the difference? Me not see why them vex. Me not understand it, but then them proceeded to tell me, break it down to me. Basically, they gave me a crash course, a quick one, on the history of Chinese versus Japanese. And trust me, people, brutality. Some real brutal description. I remember, I used to watch Chuck Norris, Me I talk about missing action and them movie there, So me see what it's like in Cambodia, or the prison them staying at the movie. Imagine the man them a tell me about footage where them watch. There are DVDs of these kind of acts, brutal acts, literal DVDs going around circulating. So the youths them see the brutality and never forget the brutality. Me I talk about prisoners get them dig out hole and put them in a hole. I don't in a hole them stay. So my time them light them pan fire, gas them and burn them up. Them kind of something there. You understand? Them freeze them and all, take all hammer and them thing there and mash up your hand. Remember say while the hand freeze, like you dip it in the coolant thing and it freeze and then them go so boom and bust it up and mash it up and it does. Them a describe some things and me I say, huh? Okay, this is much. This is a lot. Oh, okay. Alright, my bad. Forward right a foot here, so people, forward. I'm gonna be reacting to Serpi's Politics Watch. Thomas Thistlewood, the video where him drop on Thomas Thistlewood. John people. While listening to that video, I was like, whoa, hold on. Serpi said something about never forgetting. Well, us as Jamaicans, the history is not taught to our children, so them don't know the history. If they knew the history, they wouldn't fall for certain things so easily. They wouldn't be subjugated in different ways so easily. And now I understand why the Chinese, them have the DVDs and certain information being disseminated. They don't want the youths to ever forget. They want them to know about the past. They want them to know about what the Japanese did. They want them to know what the Western world did. They want everybody in them country to know and remember the history. Never forget.
Even just talk about rebelling would make man go carry news to Bakra, next thing you know you did. Understand, the people who were calling out the madness that was taking place, they were the bad guys. Let me say that one more time. They're rewriting history before your very eyes. People like Marcus Garvey, people like the national heroes, whether it's Sam Sharp or whoever you want to think about, Paul Bogue, whoever you want to think about. Back in those days, there were many Negroes who like burn them out. But so Marcus Garvey hold on them general after I'm dead and gone, and they realized it looked too bad, and they realized that the whole world that this man was this great leader. And his homeland, Jamaica, was like, oh shit. Everybody has this brother, this general. Alright, I could quickly boost him up. When Marcus Garvey was alive, the things that he was saying was ridiculed.
All time people used to say dance a yard before you dance abroad. But when it comes to Jamaica, you have to learn to dance abroad before you dance a yard. Imagine that. Jamaicans, them love foreign thing. They're so foreign minded. Them love foreigners more than them love them own. Them love the foreigners. Them love them white daddy. Them Syrian daddy. Them Asian daddy. Them daddy from anywhere else except black. Them not no love and ratings for black. Trust me, believe that. The great Robert Nesta Marley is an example of that. Crown abroad before him crown a yard. Remember no people? To this day, enough Jamaican rate Bob Marley. Some of them are tell about Tash. Some of them are tell about this and that and that. Them are go around the thing. Him never bad like this and him never bad like that. Who Bob this and Bob that. You have enough people we never really rate Bob a yard. But the ratings where some of them half a game because it's undeniable because the world give him the ratings. When them see him go abroad and go make him name certain way, that's how them crown him. What you think?
Through the history of Jamaica, whether it's 50 years ago or 200 years ago, the people who were calling out the madness, the acidity, the plantation and those that run it, people who were calling out the most popular people at the time, they were hated. Those people were ostracized. Long after them dead and gone, them jump on the bandwagon. Nothing has changed. There's a reason why some of the wickedest people you'll ever see, whether politicians or entertainers, they are the most popular people in Jamaica and they have the most crowd behind them. Nothing has changed, guy.
You think a joke, for example, Nesbeth, Mr. Vegas, Emotep, people pay attention to the ball game. Them a go tell you say Serpi cause young youths are youths and youths for war each other. By calling out criminality, him a make them war each other. Him a make them shoot up each other because him call them out. If him never call them out, me I say hold on. So him mentioning their names, put gun in a them man and make them go shoot each other. If him a call out a man, if that the man that don't involve in a criminality, just because him call him out, all of a sudden him go pick it up. That makes sense. I remember when him call out Chop Down them and squash them and them thing there. Man and man cause Syrupy to the core. Then man and man get caught up in a things. They must see a Syrupy fault. If Syrupy never expose Chop Down, then he won't get caught up. Really and truly? Really? Are you that dense? Are you that stupid? But Mr. Vegas is, Nesbeth is, these gentlemen want to blame Syrupy for calling out criminality. But them not check the facts. How about the fact that Syrupy want the man them to stop long before and they kept delving deeper and deeper into the madness, into the badness, and people are dead, innocent people are dead. So the man called them out and guess what? Man are go say, yo, but people are dead from you. Are you cause this and you call that? Guess what? People been not dead. And people are going to continue to dead. I say go, alive, we live, we dead. And you have some people who willing to stand up because evil prevail when good people do nothing. So you got people like Vegas and them, they're shields, they're criminal shields. And we know that, we understand that. They know criminality, they know who involved in things, but them not gonna talk. They don't believe in stopping crime, they believe in protecting criminals. And it's reality, believe me.
Understand this. They don't teach Jamaicans real history because they don't want Jamaican children to grow up militant. If Jamaican children realize how serious certain things were, they would do everything to make sure say it can't happen again, whether it's in a different form, because something might not happen exactly what happened before, but it can take shape in another form. We're telling us that this plantation don't look like the plantation where man did that dead pan 400 years ago, but nothing has changed. Who's at the top? Who is the elite guy? What them look like? Sorry, out of many one people.
And Jaja God, all when we get some black leaders, Andrew Holness, my God, Portia, PJ, you name it. When we get the black one, them, the real black one, them, the real Negroes, them not much different. Them not make no changes. Them still a bow down to the white daddy and white mommy. No change. It's so unfortunate that black people are not spine over, like very few black people have that militancy. The youth them don't have the militancy because their mother and their father don't have the militancy. If them even have mother and father, majority of them don't have no daddy in the first place. So what militancy? What militancy? A week back, jelly back youth them. The majority of them are jelly back. Them no stoic. Them not nothing about them. Them quick for flare up. The slightest thing them kill each other. But they will never rise up and fight against the white mommy and the white daddy.
No offend nobody because I don't know a thing already. Badmind around the place. Sorry, it's hard for me to keep the Badmind. I'm so Badmind now, so it's hard for me to keep it down. Old time days, top was non-black. Then you have the house Negroes them and the bootlickers them. Then you have the people them who, for them job, you have the agents and the pawns and the spies, the backer and all them something there. Guy, nothing has changed. These videos make people uncomfortable because it goes against the out of many one people concept, and that was put together for, as me say, when people start asking certain questions like, yo, how come 90% of the population looks so? But when I talk about the elite power structures and who actually run office and control that looks so, how you get around that is by telling people out of many one people.
Me better any money say a bag of people listen to what Syrupy just say and it fly over them head. And I know the first time he must say it, but me know it a fly over people head. When him said them use that tactic there to get round certain argument, him not talk about now, him not talk about back then. Imagine you have a whole community, a whole parish full of black people. And when you check it out, the people them will own 90% of the thing them. So 5% own 95% of the things them. And when you look, them are not black. The majority of businesses and, plantations, everything owned by who? White people, Spaniard people, them thing them here talk about people in a them day and time day. Not just now. Back then, imagine you have a whole heap of black people. 95% black and 5% are not black and a them are running cut. Imagine a group of black people come together and them a talk about this, them a meds it up and them a talk and them a say why this and why that. And then the consensus is, yeah man, Jamaica are out of many one people. It no matter about your skin complexion, it no matter where you come from, it's a boiling pot, a melting pot. So somebody can be white or green or blue, but look around. Black people is not at the top. If it's out of many one people, Why black people not at the top?
Let's face some harsh realities as a four. We're going to the video I'm telling about this background. I haven't been to every country in the world, but I've been to enough, say. The black man has to be, right, the weakest of them all. I'm not talking about physical strength because some dummy are going to tell me about LeBron James or Shaquille O'Neal being 7 feet tall and 500 pounds of muscle. They might tell me, say, Usain can run 100 meters in a 8 seconds. I'm not talking about that type of strength there. I'm not talking about that type of strength. When they travel the world, whether you go Asia, Europe, even Africa where they think say in a black man place, guy, think again. Caribbean, South America, no matter where we go. So it's no surprise that the countries that they put my man, the black man will beat them chest. Oh, man a yard, guy, be quiet. A 3'2" man from Guzungung province can drop in your place and run that. One time you read the history of Jamaica, the Caribbean, you realize this is nothing new. It has to be studied.
Day in, day out. Me talk about them thing, people. Me talk about it. In the United States of America, the black vote is vital. It is vital in the winning of the election. You understand? The black vote is essential. The black woman, the black man. Our vote is important. The American Civil War was actually fought over our voting. If you don't know that, if you don't pay attention, them are going to tell you about injustices and slavery and this and that and freedom and one bag of hoopla. The fact is this, if they freed the slaves, a lot of them were going to move up north, and guess what? They would get the right to vote. You free them have to go get the right to vote. And guess what? Them not going to turn into the South. The South has said no, sir. But they came to a compromise, the 3-5 compromise, where 5 black people counted as 3. Did you know that? Did you know that when black people were first freed from slavery, they each person counted as 3/5 of a person, 3/5 of a person. Yeah, we weren't even an old person. We were just 3/5. We weren't equal to the white man, to the Irish man, to the rest of them. Black people counted as 3/5. That's why we have the 3/5 compromise. You see, Al Sharpton and them Monday, how them sell out the black race in America. You see, the black vote, it's for nothing. It's for nothing. It's loyal to the Democratic Party for nothing. The black leaders pimp us out and line them pockets. Believe that. Black people were nothing but pawns. Imagine our vote is going to decide the election and we don't have no leaders in America we can galvanize the black people them and go to the Democrats and the Republicans and say, one off on the table for we. Any side we have the right things for we. At this so we are go, at this so we are vote, but guess what? None of them now have to cater to we, because guess what? We made ourselves dispensable even though we're indispensable. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. People, believe it or not. You see, if you stand for everything, you stand for nothing. If you stand for everything, you stand for nothing. If you vote every time for Democrats, then you stand for nothing. Then them know say you're loyal. Them know say them have you in the bag. So them don't have to pander to you. Them don't have to give you anything because you don't stand up for nothing. And it's the same thing in Jamaica. Them are go vote PNP or Labour right. It no matter. It no matter if the country not change, if we not see no better. Them are go vote either way. Them always are go vote. Them not stand up and hold the party them accountable. They don't. Everybody just sit down and say, okay, well, me have to worry about myself, my house, my own food, my this, my that. It's me. The country lacking in patriots. No, we not have that. No one puts country before self. No one put the people, the whole, the entirety above themselves. Everybody for themselves. And you can't have no better under those circumstances.
Who may I talk about today? One of the wickedest backers in Jamaican history is a man by the name of Thomas Thistlewood. Vile, monstrous, a sadist. Some would go as far as say he was a sadomasochist, a brute of the highest order. A few old-time Jamaicans pass down stories about him, via oral traditions, old time days, man, sit down and get around table and or get around a fire, or get around some food, and old people pass down stories to young people. That kind of fade way. But it's still about, if you can ask, you know, some real Jamaican historian, you know them man name. Thomas Thistlewood. If you don't know nobody like that, the best mainstream work me can point you to is a book called Mastery, Tyranny and Desire. Written by a man named Trevor Bernard.
Well done, Sir P, with that video, yeah. The one you're gonna be timeless. Timeless. The regular masses, they might not gravitate to it, but trust me, it's important. We need videos like this. We don't have to talk about it every day. But this apply to no same way. History repeat itself if you don't learn from your history. Enough people, them don't know them history. They are not trying to learn it. So guess what? Them doomed to repeat it.
But what make him stand out was his particular methods of how him quote-unquote discipline theme slave them. If you want to do more reading, you can also go check out The Best Poor Man's Country, Thomas Thistlewood in 18th Century Jamaica by James Robertson. The Best Poor Man's Country. I tell you, the more things change, the more them stay the same. But Thomas Thistlewood documented his own barbaric acts. Thomas Thistlewood documented his own barbaric acts via him diary. So on a word of mouth from the slave them, I say what him do. This is what make theme story so interesting. Because enough of the other backward them, a slave I tell the story. We're backward to them.
Do you remember what I said at the start of this video? I don't comprehend, I don't understand how people allow themselves to be subjugated. I don't. Now, let's be honest. Me born in a freedom. And the fact that me born in a freedom, I can't put myself in chains. I don't know it, never experience it. And based on my knowledge and my experiences, I would never ever allow myself to live like that. I would rather die. But one might say, you only attack because you never go through it of certain things and certain things. I'm like, yeah, that's true. But I know myself. And I'm a rebel. A real rebel. If you don't know that, if you not pay attention, boy, oh boy, you miss it for real, you know. You miss it. If you not realize, say me, I want different kind of rebel, people. Me willing to die for me believe in. Me willing to die for me believe in. You see when me watch all movie and them thing there, and the bad guy, the antagonist, put a gun to the good guy, the protagonist spit in the head, our wife head, our friend head, and say put down your gun, drop it or else this or drop it or else that. Me not believe in that. If that reach me in a real life, me a fire. Me a fire. All if him a go kill me pitney or my wife or what, me nah drop it because I know no hero is coming to save us. They say that an hero will save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. If you want wait for a hero to come save you, this a real life and not comic book. So if you think say some miracle are gonna happen and you gonna get an opportunity, if you get caught, don't get caught up. Don't get tied up. Yeah, you go dead and your family are go dead too. Yeah, you have to defend yourself and defend your family too. And you have to willing to lose your family to save your rest. Hey, listen to me. Hey. If a group of man hold on upon one of my family, one of my friends, one of my picnic them, and them a brutalize them. And basically the order is, if you not come out, if you not open the door, whatever the case is, this and that, them have to go do them worse. Them have to go do them worse. Because me I tell you, say me now open no door and let nobody in. If you come kill and brutalize the rest of it, no. Yeah, that not gonna work. That not gonna work at all. So my time you have to go sacrifice one or sacrifice some for the greater good. And me I tell you, say me believe in that wholeheartedly. Me love my family, me love my pitney, them I will die for them. But at the same time, hey, if anything, them have to go die if you save the rest.
Because as me say, he was sadistic, was writing down what him a do like him a describe. I guess it was the old time version of recording your own sex tape. So I write it down. What him a do and how him a penetrate this and how him dig that, and this man is vile. But who know hear nothing yet. Now here comes Backrath Thistlewood. Interesting name because he may not fling hood, on countless Negroes. Whole heap of them was involuntary, in other words, rapeable. But there was the voluntary. This is the next part I'm telling about in the quote-unquote history books.
Thomas Thistlewood, that brother ya sound evil. Him sound away. That brother ya, I hope him dead gruesomely, people. But Thomas Thistlewood sound like Thomas Thistlewood. That brother ya dark and sadistic. I really say this from when me a year.
Thomas Thistlewood had a style where he would drop at least a one flag in a year. So, no care how the slave go on like say, him want behave himself, him get a one flag in every year. Him spend nearly 40 years in Jamaica. So you might have a well-behaved slave, but him still get a one flag in, at least one every year, just to remind him. So you don't know nobody boy ya.
Yeah, I hear all them thing of people. Me rather burn down a farm and kill everybody in there. Everybody, including my family and everybody else. Because me not flag who? Flag who? Once a year good slave. Me no care good slave or bad slave. Them have to kill me, no? Them would have to kill me. But then again, as me say, my mindset no fit in with that time period. And me I tell you, say me couldn't live in a them time there. Them would have killed me first. Honestly, me would have been one of the person them would have killed first. Cause see him there, them would have identified, say that one day, him a go lead rebellion. Him a go lead rebellion. Take him out now. You think a joke thing? Me hear some things where them a say, yo, the dancing for man that and the done this and the done that. Make a boy ever. Make a done ever. Make a done. Me no him could have bad tell God come him could have hey him have to kill me. The moment him take my pitney, him have to go kill me. Because me guarantee you, as long as me have breath in this body. Ay.
When slave really get trouble, same thing was 100 lash. Quick 100 lash. Basic punishment that. Yes, basic 100 lashes on Thomas Thistlewood's plantation was a good day. Well, let's not listen to me. The slave them who get 100 lashes and only get that consider themselves lucky. You see, Thomas Thistlewood was of the idea that because the white slave owners were the minority of the population and Jamaica was 90% black and Negro, they couldn't win a numbers war. So therefore, he used psychological warfare to keep them in line.
Boy, oh boy, me not expect to get no views on that video, you know. Me not expect to get no views. Cause me attack my mind, you know. You see, when it come to the Holocaust, it don't make sense to me. When me watch a certain video and hear a certain story, when 5 soldier or 2 soldier, half a dozen soldier or 30, 50 soldier can line up 1,000 people upon them knees and go down the line and execute them one at a time and them just take it so, them just docile so, them just take it so. That don't make no sense. 50 soldier, 100, 200, 500 soldier against thousands of people. Overrun them. But nobody no one dead. But if you stay there on your knees, you go dead anyway. So what's the point? I don't understand. I don't comprehend. Me can't comprehend it. As me say, me don't understand. You go dead anyway. So why not try? Why not try? It can't make sense to me. It just does not compute. I'm sorry. People are going to say you're never born in another time that you don't understand. You're right, me not understand. Because right now, me I tell you, say, me not deal with it. I am not having it.
Mainly through fear, intimidation, and them thing there. He would brutally punish one. So that the rest of them say, well, John, what dog? Me no want to end up like him, you know. No dog, you know, see them the room course. Look how room course smash up. But tell the man say if he easy dog, but tell just build my out, cause bad to bad. Bad to bad, yeah, once a year me I get my mouth bust up, but bad to bad dog, we under one look of shed and we I get a look of food. So me I say, I tell the room course dog, just go easy my out and don't violate the general. Room course talk about him tired of them life, I know, and the system of a mash up. Me I say your room course dog, yo, alright, they pay your own.
Alright, watch ya now. You see the Catholic Church, well, Christianity in general, them are threatening you with hell. hell. You go hell and you go burn favor and one bag of rate. So they must scare you straight. Okay, no problem. But hold on. So me I go burn in eternity. After a while, oh, me now go get used to the fire. Oh, you in a hell. It no matter what we do. Me I go get used to it. Oh, you go feel the pain favor? Well, oh well. Oh well. I am saying that to say the fear is what they're using. The church uses fear. I want powerful motivation, you know. People pay for absolution, you know. People pay for absolution. No people. Why you think the church always so rich? Have all the gold and the this and the that? Because people are paying for absolution. People do bad things and then them repent and pay, donate money to the church, trying to buy their way into heaven, buying forgiveness. A lot of people, they must say, alright, watch you know, me can partake in all types of evil, but as long as me can buy forgiveness, me good. Me can just go to the church, pay for this, give this, donate that, and me get forgiveness as long as me repent. Because as long as me repent before me dead, because there's no forgiveness in the grave. As long as me repent before me dead, and get me soul, and baptize, and cleanse up and that, me good, though. Okay.
You think I know Jamaican that talk so? See me them sound now. John look at you, but I see what you're saying, dog. But in the day you have to realize say yo, things spooky and man say yo, in the day it might say me can get a little money and so me can buy a little food and you know me go eating time and watch my TV. So but I would just go on easier dog cause matter dog the other alternative too risky dogs. But I would just easy dog. A long time the black man attack, so that's why everybody trample over him. Pathetic.
To this day, we have people who just love licking the boot of the white man. Just love it, them white daddy. Yo, me now say Scatterbury, yeah, my one. The point I'm making is this, when it comes to lining them pocket, them not care. It's about them. As I said, it's about me. It's not about the mass. It's not about the whole. It's not about the country. We don't have those patriotic type people who willing to stand up for justice, who willing to stand up for what's right. We not have them in a politics. We not have them in a police force. We not have them in a the JDF. It's hard to find people who willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And that's the reality. When you check it out, the reason why black people are always at the bottom is that they are quickest to sell out each other, point blank and period. If you don't know that, well, you're asleep. Them not willing to die for each other. It's every man for themselves as so black people. That is why Africa is so divided. The most divided country in the world is Africa. I know it's a continent. I know that. However, it's still a country. It's just divided into many countries. You see, America is the United States of America. The United States of America. Each state is separate but still a part of the United States of America. But in Africa, you have North and South Africa and a whole bunch of countries divided up, not united at all. 54 separate countries. 54. Black people, what happened to unity? But then again, we talk about 12 tribes of Judah. We have always been divided. Every chance we get, every black man want to be king. Everybody want to lead. Nobody wants to follow. You don't notice how black people always like, all we are king, all we are queen. I'm like, so if all black people are kings and all black people are queens, who did they rule over? Who were the subjects? Yeah, y'all are stupid.
Don't tell me about no slave guy. Tell me about the rebels. I'd rather die on yonder gallows. That's who you tell me about, guy. I don't identify with people who talk about, yeah, but that was going easy. Where are they now? Still dead anyway. The slave guy who was saying, we should not get overrun by this guy. We should not take the lash from the man one time at 100 out upon the land. And only 3 of them. We should not get a beating from the man one time at 3,000 nowadays. So, and only 20 of them. So how fair get we won't bust up by them man. The people them who that talk about that go easy and nobody cause no trouble. Them people they know where they are now. They're the same way. Just like the rebels. This is why I'm telling you, I might not agree with a man's philosophy. I might not agree with a man's tactic. But I have nothing but respect for people who are willing for dead for them believing. Some people are simply harder to conquer than others.
Out of many, one people. Black people within Jamaica don't have an identity because they go by that slogan, out of many, one people. Therefore, the patriotism is not there. How can we have patriotism when everybody for themselves? You have Coolie over here, so Chinese over here, so Japanese over here, so Syrian, black man, Indian. We're super divided. Therefore, we are going to be void of patriotism. How are we going to be patriotic when we're not one? We're completely separate. Even though, then again, we're even divided amongst black people as far as color go. You don't know light skin versus dark skin. Them say nothing too black, not too good, red, this and that, brown or corruption.
You're going to have a very hard time conquering Iranians. Check the history of the Iran and the Iraq war and you know why. In the Iran and Iraq war, there were minefields set up to stop the Iranians from moving from one location to the next. And some soldiers would volunteer to step on them and make them go off so the group behind them can go across and fight. Jamaicans no built so guy. Jamaicans are clowns and consumers. In World War II, when you heard about the Japanese kamikaze fighters who flew them planes directly into ships, when you think Pearl Harbor is just a movie, you understand the mindset somebody need, willing for dead for him country like that, you might not agree with it. I'm talking about the mindset. Let me say that again because there's always some dummy one at the back. Yo, so we asked the man to go fly a plane. Listen up, low IQ guy. I'm talking about the mindset. Throughout history, you will find countless stories where an entire group decided they would rather live them life right here so to make the next group or the next generation win. Within black history, you have some rebels, a minority of rebels who give them slave master or the enemy hell. But the group were passive and rewrite history. Negroes been selling out each other and participating in the own destruction of their own people from Wappy, mother even born, much less to make him. These are facts, guy. Some people are simply harder to control than others.
And that right there is certified fact. Certified facts, believe it or not. Me I tell you, say, me and you are not the same. Me and you are not the same. Some people just now go work with certain things. Some people are gonna stand up. I was not that child. You know how some people continue to get beaten and certain things are disrespected by family or your mother or your father. I was not that child. I believe that respect goes where it come from. So if my mother disrespect me not gonna take that. I don't take disrespect from no one, including mother, father, auntie, cousin. It don't matter. Me can always take with myself from situation. Void myself of people. I am comfortable on my own. I am comfortable by myself. Am I my brother's keeper? Am I? Am I my brother's keeper? My little brother say a thing to me. I have more than one brothers, by the way, but the one I grew with, same mother, same father. That one right there, we're 2 years apart. That little brother there, say to me, say, him talk, a true me no know how him talk about me or him big me up. Because when him take a stock, I feel him too pitney them, how them stay, how them fight and stuff like that. And even my kids, them, always see them grow. We try to grow them and instill love in them. But you know, sibling rivalry is a thing. But the difference between me and him, there wasn't sibling rivalry. He was my tag along. He was my tag along everywhere I go, every step through life. And I was that brother who, if him fall on me, I brush him off. Me always, I look out for him. Me never treat him bad yet. Me never fight him yet. And I guess he's reflecting on that. But me never think nothing of it. If him never say it to me, not even remember them thing, they come in now meds it. As grown man, or me look upon it, if me have, him fi have. You understand? If me can get rich right now and my brother now for work, I so me want it. I don't believe in that concept. Oh, well, him need to go get fame and him need. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in those things. But then again, we cut different. So me will die for my brother. Me provide for my brother family if I saw it go. Am I my brother's keeper? I saw it go. But a lot of people don't have honor in them. Them don't have these things instilled in them. Yes, it wasn't taught to us. Some are we innately, and I get it. Some people just build differently.
The history of your favorite quote-unquote Maroons. Remember I said there were 2 sets of Maroons. One signed the treaty and one set didn't. When Bakra realized that the Maroons are give them hell, when him link up with some and sign big treaty and give them this and give them that, they were very happy to hunt and kill other black people. Show me where in history you've ever seen a war divided by race and a group of black people make thousands and thousands of whites team up with them and hunt and kill and capture other whites and bring them to these blacks. Just show me this, guy. Where you can't, for love nor money now happen. For love nor money. When I talk about no 2 and 3 man, I meaning massive. And to make things worse, these Irish Saxon quote-unquote Maroons still celebrate that treaty to this day. It is their greatest achievement ever. Signing a treaty with their colonizer, where a part of the treaty explicitly stated they had to hunt, kill and capture people who look like them. Guy, don't talk to me.
I try my best to not speak on the Maroon thing. I don't understand it. Me read it. Me hear the stories, but me don't comprehend it. I hear Buju Banton say I'm a Maroon. Kartel say them a Maroon. Them a bad slave, this and that. But from what I heard, from what I know, from what I've read, the Maroons that actually turn on their owns, they're not good people, but people owning those people. Yeah, me a Maroon. So the surviving Maroons are the ones who sold out the others. So you're celebrating. I get it, right? We have Cain and Abel, the story of Cain and Abel, right? So obviously, some of us are descendants of Cain. Because if Abel died, he was killed, then we must be descendant of Cain. Some of us. However, there were other brothers like Enoch, etc., etc. Many brothers. But the Bible don't really talk about them. The Bible talk about Cain. So being that Cain went off, Canaanites, Ray, this and that and that. That means if we follow that logic, then a lot of us are children of Cain. You understand? I hope you get what me I say. So, me can see where people can own say they are children of Cain and nothing wrong with that. You understand me? But these so-called entertainers who actually claim the whole Maroon thing, they're just plain weird. Honestly. Them different. Me don't know what them are trying to do. Them are trying to separate themselves from the average person, the average Jamaicans. What them are trying to do? Them feel them better if them are Maroon. So you're Maroon, so you feel you better than me because you're Maroon? That put you above me when really and truly you're a traitor to your own. You know, that's why I'm not too talk about it. Me not too talk about it because me can't comprehend it. And you see things me can't comprehend, me kindly walk away from it.
Guy, I'm telling you, there's a mental illness within the black race. They are proud of that part of their history. Any white guy who helped even a black man out about the kindness of his heart, back in the day, he used to dead. You used to call him nigger lover. Hang him on a tree, just like the black man in my help. That's how Billy Joe serious. Before Uncle Sam became quote-unquote the leaders of the free world, whatever they want to call themselves now, the image that they might try to put out, back in the day when Uncle Sam was showing them true colors, any white guy even see one black man and suffer and boy him want help. Him don't even have to team up with him. Him don't even have to team up and help him kill no white man. You know. Them just have to help him. Just help a black man in any way. And that white guy would be cut down for being a quote-unquote Negro lover. That's how serious other people is. Because me a fight against man, who is you for gonna help man? I saw them look on it. Listen to this. Whenever somebody would run away from Thistlewood's plantation, when they get catch, he would have them stripped naked. Skin bust up now, you know, so you know, say, punishment time, cause who you think you are running away from plantation? He never done this, so. He would then cover them in a molasses, so that insect would have killed them with bite. Remember them skin done bust up already. 100 lashes was a good day. So you know, say, getting catch after a run are probably 1,000 lashes that now. Skin bust up to nothing. Alright, rub him down in a molasses. Rub him down good. Rub her down good, head to toe. Here comes the mosquito and flies. Tie up, chain up, can't move. You know mosquito annoying when you can't move? And you try to kill one mosquito with just takes it on you. Imagine when you can't move. And your skin already bust up. And you're covered in a molasses, so you know say it'll draw 1,000 mosquito. A theme thing that. That was Thomas Thistlewood.
You must say Maddy mother half he dead. If me witness the man I do them sitting there to Smaddy, him half he dead. Me I tell you, me couldn't live under the plantation, me couldn't be a slave. You mad? Them mother have to kill me early. The first chance me get me a kill him. The first chance, all hell have to break loose. Me no believe in them something there. There is no way I'm gonna witness certain atrocities. Me I call it out. But then again, I was never that person. I went to school in New York City. Crips and Bloods. I never joined any one of the gang. All of my friends them around me join. Except me and my brother. Because guess what? My brother follow my footstep. And me not join, so him not join. None of we not join. All of my other friends them joined some form of gang. It was literally unbelievable. I know Jamaicans who say they would never join gang. When me look, who are no Crip, who are Blood, who are Ravers Locust, who are this, who are that, blood in, blood out. I mean, I scratch my head and I say, why? I remember my friend, he's actually Guyanese, and he joined the gang Ravers Locust. And he said to me, well, when it was my time to be initiated, and I was like, no. The man them run me down for initiate me. And me say, hell no. Me say to the man them say, my mother never bring me come to America for join a gang. My brethren look at me and tell me, say, yo, you see that day there when you say that youth, my belly ring me. Man say, but my mother never bring me for join gang either. What me I do? The man couldn't believe, say him actually fell prey to peer pressure. I refused. To all me refuse, the whole gang I run me down for join the gang. And me still I refuse. Still never subjugated. It no matter if them could have beat me till God come in and join. Yo, you gonna get girl, you can't smoke weed, you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't care. Popularity, I don't care. From the outcast, I never cared. Me not try be in crowd. I'm out. Non grata.
And next tactic. After the slave them get bust up from beating, we tear up them skin. Use pepper and lime juice and rubbing at the wound. Guess who was doing enough of this rubbing at the wound? Other black slaves. You're thinking to yourself, yeah, but they never want to do it. Unicorn meat. Wanna soon hear about them. I'm telling you already, Thistlewood was a monster. When him really want to step it up, because I'm telling him, say Lashes was a good day. When him really want to step it up, the Derby's dose. D-E-R-B-Y. Jamaican say Derby, but when time me hear them talk about the football club, a Derby me hear them say, so that means I saw you pronounce it. Derby's dose. You want to know what Derby's dose is? He would get one slave to defecate in the mouth of another one, and then sew up the mouth of that slave for the rest of the day. Let me say it one more time. I'm going to talk in a plain, vague terms. You can do what they want to do. Him get one slave shit in the next slave mouth, and then sew it shut. Sew it shut. If somebody are defecating in your mouth, your instinct of maybe spit it out back. So by sewing the mouth, it left two options to the slave. Either you swallow or you keep it in your mouth for the whole day.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
There is no limit. That's why when I not talk about guy, I'm telling you this unnecessary wickedness yet. This Bakra took creativity for all the wrong reasons to a whole different level. He made a slave defecate in our next slave mouth and then sew the mouth shut. You're thinking to yourself, this can't real. Even by my standards of being a little YouTuber making up things to get views, this can't real. Then go and go research for yourself.
The Derby dose? No. Jesus Christ. Sir, you gone too far now, sir. You gone too far. Defecating in a mouth and them thing the people. Filth in a mouth that now walk. What? That is sick. That is sickness. That's a different level of sickness. That's a different level of sadomasochism. That is, oh no. The sewing of mouth is bad enough. Just sewing somebody's mouth together is bad. But defecation the defecation pan somebody's bad enough. But you tell me defecate in a mouth, that is outrageous by itself. But then pantapite you tell me say do in a mouth and them stitch up the mouth like the wicked for the whole day. No man, not even no. This brother should have died and him live for 40 years in a Jamaica. Jamaicans weak. Them people back then, them weak. Me and that man could not live on earth the same time and would have been dead. That is it. That is my view. That is my perspective. Agree or disagree. Alright, watch out now. People, that video it'll go on and on. I swear me past 50 minutes already or close to it. So do me a favor. If you want a part 2, if you want me to react to the rest of Sir P video, if not, it's okay. You can go watch the full video over on Politics Watch. Love and respect to everybody that tune in and check out the reasoning and stuff like that. Yeah, man. You see the title, I put the Buju Banton and Vybz Kartel Maroon thing in it because, in my view of it, these entertainers, these celebrities claiming this whole Maroon thing, Spraga Benz are one of them too. You know, it crazy to me. It crazy. I just saw where Buju Banton donated 200,000 US to the Maroons them, and me not fight it, but at the end of the day, these Maroons, are they better than us? Really and truly, are they? But left that alone, people. Jamaicans, only need to have some backbone. Someone only need to start be patriotic. Somehow no, John no. We no doomed to fall victim to the same things over and over. Nothing no change. Are the same old story. The politicians of today are no better than the politicians back then. Andrew Holness, Mark Golden, the whole of them are evil. Everybody depend the take. Everybody depend the take, and the people them are suffer. We understand that they're beholden to their donors, the people them, the companies, you know, the rich families that actually support them campaign and stuff like that. We understand they're beholden to them. But the fact is that they can do more for the people. But then again, it look like they must sell we out to other forces like George Soros and Alexander Soros and them people. It's just madness after madness in this world. But what are we to do? You know, rich get rich, poor stay poor. Keep the masses docile. Keep them docile. Subjugate them. Vybz Kartel, he's being used as a puppet. Buju Banton, big old long time puppet. Keep put on the whole of them. From what I swear, with age and experience you can gain wisdom. And I've seen it so clear. The black leaders, yard and abroad, all over the world, they're put in position to actually subjugate us. Rich black people, they're there to subjugate us. Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, they're all there to keep us docile and subjugate us. When the successful rich black people, them are ball about racism and oppression, LeBron James, Oprah Winfrey, you name it, they ball. They were oppressed. They've been through so much. Oh dear, oh God, oh my. Guess what? If you're rich and famous, you're going to see racism more. It's going to be more in your face because you're interacting with the upper percentile, you know, the 1%. If you're a billionaire like LeBron and Oprah Winfrey, right? You're in the billionaire percentile. Once you're up there, guess what? Once you're in that percentile, you're going to face racism because it's more in your face. Nobody care about the peasants. Nobody now talk to the peasants them. But when you talk about separation at the top, then it's going to be more evident because you're now in the room with other people who don't want to be in the room with you. But you made your way to the top. You're successful. So instead of telling other black people, guess what? If you try, if you work hard enough, you can make it to the top just like me. Just like Michael Jordan, just like Oprah and all of them. You can reach up there. How you going to reach up there? Hard work and perseverance. Oprah, you remember when them tell you couldn't do it and you do it? Jordan, you remember when them tell you couldn't do it and you do it? LeBron James, remember say you never did a play basketball and a man come find you a play football and eventually bring you in a basketball? Think about that. The fact that y'all were counted out. Y'all weren't supposed to be nothing. But guess what? You defied all odds. Hey, by the way, we living in a sexist country. So we have a black woman who's a billionaire for years and years. Oh my. Don't let these people fool y'all. Telling y'all about racism and all that stuff. They're doing it to keep you down, to keep you docile, to keep you from trying, to keep you from fighting. They're the ones locking the gate, locking the door behind them. Them a try to lock you out. The things them a say, them sleep good at night. You think them a worry about no racism? A lie them a tell. Them a tell you this to keep you down, to keep you out. Remember good, rich people. Watch the movie In Time, starring Justin Timberlake. Watch that movie there. Watch it, you will understand. Rich people lock up a whole lot of money in the bank. They're literally taking the money away from poor people to keep society going. They keep poor people hungry. That's the only way to keep society going. And then they dangle the carrot and let a few people cross now and then to keep people open and dreaming. No, say them can actually do it one day. But the system, the machine itself, it's built on people's sufferation. It can't work. Utopian societies don't work. It's either the carrot or the stick. So when you have certain societies, communist society and Marxist society, you have to go rule by force. You have to rule by force. Yeah. If you not Jesus Christ, if you don't get it, then me can't bother. That video is too long for explain it to you. Big up on yourself. Big holiday in New York, Labor Day weekend. Big up on yourself on this Labor Day. Love and respect. Yeah, man, the captain of the Vulture Squad that talk to you. Big up. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do the right thing. And remember, if you want to see a part 2, make me know in the comments. I'm out.